Hi, Salvalita from Kansas. So I got a little bit of a life update going on. So I'm okay. Okay. I'm doing my best. So I have been doing some small but significant upgrades to the house. And my last house update was this right behind me. These gutters, which these were installed by Leaf Filter. They did a fantastic job. I'm beyond pleased. Anyway, so in the meantime, I have met with a company called Rolox Home Improvements. I think that's their name. Rolox for sure. Rollox. Anyway, so I just got a call this morning, right about 9 o'clock, saying, "Hi, we have your windows ready for you." So they measured the windows on the house. So the south-facing windows, which is also the front of the home, which also gets all hell when it comes to weather, they will be coming to replace them. Now here's why I need them replaced. These windows here, or this window here, is honestly one of the worst ones, as is this window here. And all the windows that have a green sticker on them are going to be replaced. So these all have single pane glass. Single pane glass windows, which I think these are original to the home as of Wednesday. They're going to be replaced, and hopefully, with all hope, the house won't cave in on itself. This also includes this one here that has actually a storm window and one of the few existing ones on the front of the house. So, I was really hoping that a tree maintenance company that I had called earlier in the season would have come out by now, because now this pretty little monstrosity is in the way of these windows, which also need to be replaced. So that's going to be fun to see how that goes. And as you see, these windows here on the side as well. And we'll just have to see. I don't necessarily want to get rid of these trees, but as you notice, they're way up close to the house. And the bushes that were there, those nice bushes that have the white flowers all over them, basically the tree is basically robbed those bushes of their gumption. They got flowers on them, but it's they're doing all right. If the trees weren't that close to the house, I would just leave them alone. But like I said, I have a call out to basically an arborist to come and see what we can do here. But yeah, new updates to the house. Windows to come Wednesday. Let me get this turned back around. So yeah, like I said, windows to come Wednesday. And then just little bits and pieces that I'm going to be doing, hopefully, to get the house somewhat more weather ready. I'm going to say this past winter was not fun. When it got cold, in those double digits below 0 days in January or February, whenever it was, it got brutal. So, and what I have been doing in the winter months is just kind of limiting myself to a small portion of the house, and not utilizing the other portion. So I put like a curtain up in the doorway, and you'd be surprised how much air a curtain can block. It did a good job. But, so yeah, currently that's where things are standing. I'm taking a break from cleaning because I have to go. I'll be honest, with myself here at the house, and I go to help take care of my dad's care, help manage that, and then I'm back and forth to work, and certain days off I gotta go into town shopping. Well, you know what they say about an empty house, when you leave a house, if you're the only one living in it, the only people doing any cleaning in there are the ghosts. And last I checked, they can't lift heavy material. But that depends upon where you are and where you're from, and what videos you watch on certain streaming networks. But yeah, so these are things I've been doing. I've got a young guy here in town, and I talked about him last year. So, like I say, got the neighbor boy. He's been coming to mow the yard, and he's doing this because he's saving up to buy his first vehicle. So he's going around town, and he's he's charging about $30 every time he comes, which is, I think, is decent. Other people might think it's a bit much, but I honestly, it's a large yard, and I think it's worth it. Sometimes I give him a little bit more. Anyway, he said he's saving up to buy his first vehicle, which he told me the other day was a truck. He wants to get a new truck, and I think he intends to use it as a work truck. So he may be doing this for a profession here pretty soon, is what he indicated to me. He's still in his teenage years. He's still in high school, so he may have maybe a year left, if that. He's a pretty little sharp guy. Now I say little, but he's like probably about the same height as me. Anyway, but he's doing what he's doing. But like I say, he's got these beautiful little purple flowers that been popping up every morning in the morning dew. And I've seen the first few bees of the season. And I got a little white butterfly just kind of fluttering in front of me. Woo! There it went. Anyway, so I just thought I'd check in. Like saying, it's going to be interesting. As the windows on the house are all single pane, and these will be double pane that are coming in on Wednesday. So I just thought I'd check in real quick and kind of give an update. I'm a busy hippie chick, so I get on when I can. I know the world's falling into a bit of chaos right now, and that's giving kindness to what it is falling into. Anyway, how I used to say, hope for the best, prepare for the worst, and if all else, give it to God, because there's not really much. There's much we can do, and there's a whole lot we can't do. All right, talk to you later. Bye.